Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim down for Lynn with MS in Tenerife. I'm here together with Webby, and this is WEBBY'S Sports Roundup on YouTube.
Everybody, welcome to WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. Here again in my manor in Cayo Salvaje, sunny Tenerife. 40 degrees today. So before we start giving you the sports roundup from the past week, I've got one or two shout outs and a little bit about my charity that's going to go on in August, September, October and November. Big shout out first and foremost to one of the bars we did last week, to Lee and Andy at the Highlander in Parque de la Paz. Andy, a big Villa fan, so good luck for this season. Number two, Neil at Gaffer's Bar, big Wolves fan. Neil, I know you're watching, thanks very much indeed for all your help. We're going down to Andy Swallow with Joyce's and Rejoices, big West Ham boy. He knows everything about West Ham. Get down to Joyce's and Rejoices. Rocky at the Winchester, Mickey at Diane's Bar, big Liverpool fan, also is Rocky. Jamie at the First and Last, Mark at the Hops and Grapes, fancy little flutter, first floor, Hops and Grapes, Porto Colon. And last but not least, Ray Wild, me pal Ray Wild on Coast FM, 102 to 103 across the Canaries and all across the world. Superb. I'm going to be live on the radio in probably about an hour and a half time, which you're going to miss. But if you want to go back, if you get catch up, you can listen to this man. I'd turn it off if I was you. Right, bit of charity, very quickly. www.timothydowd.com/ or that way Webby. If you go on there, charity items for fact, fighting against cancer in Tenerife. There's about 8 items on there. There's 1 or 2 bids on there already. If you want to bid for something, there's Rocket Ronnie O'Sullivan snooker cue. You've got William Buick's cap. You've got, who else we got? We've got Frankie Dettori. We got a Frankie Dettori. We've got a boxing glove for Ricky Hatton. Somebody's made a bid for that. So every single penny will go direct, straight to fact, fighting against cancer in Tenerife. That's the first thing. So get your bids on there, please. Second thing is, we were talking about doing a sponsored walk. It's not changed. I was getting a bit excited a few weeks ago, to be honest with you. Colin thought of it. I backed it up and I said, yeah, we'll do this. So we were going to do a 10 o'clock till 12 o'clock from Porto Colon up to, La Caleta, to Porto Colon, a couple of hours walk. And we were going to get probably between 100 and 500, could even be more. I don't know if it was going to go mad. I've talked to 1 or 2 people. It can happen. It's got to be a lot less, because then you've got to get permits, you've got to get insurance, you have to get police involved, and it's just too much hassle. But there's a big one in December, the Walk of Life for Cancer. That's going to be about 1,000, so they take that on board. So what I thought we'll do up to 20 to 30 in September, October and November. So I'm going to sort those dates out as soon as I possibly can, and then we're going to have it live on YouTube. And we'll try and raise as much money for fact. Okay, that's what's going to happen there. Right, here we go. Bit of sports news over the past 7 days. Round 19 of the Rugby League. This week wins for Wakefield, bottom of the table. Lee, St Helens, Huddersfield and Catalans versus Hull and Leeds Rhinos. And the last night saw St Helens lose to top of the table. Catalans 12-14. They were 12-6 down. Got a try in the last 5 minutes, but Catalans win. So they looking big favourites to win the Betfred Rugby League Championship. Bit of golf news. The Genesis Scottish Open at the moment, first round McIlroy. He's 3 shots off the lead at the North Buick as the final major looms ahead. Starts next week between the 20th and the 23rd, and it's at the Royal Liverpool. So that is the British Open. So get ready to follow that. If you're golfers, fantastic that is. Hopefully the weather stays nice and calm as it does at this moment in time. Bit of Wimbledon. I'm not the biggest tennis fan, I must admit, but when it comes round, you do take a little bit of a notice. Djokovic is in the semi-finals, and there's a young lad from Spain. He's only 20 years of age. He's in the final as well, but he's seeded 1. So let's hope Djokovic seeded 2. What's his name? Alcaraz Garcia from Spain. He'll be in the final, fingers crossed, and let's hope the Spanish win. We could do with Djokovic dropping down a little bit. He's won 20 odd majors, haven't he? So let's see what happens there. Bit of cricket. Well, you know what happened, didn't you? Wagsy was on last week. He loves his cricket. Bit of Essex boy, the Ashes. 2-0 down in the series of 5. We go to Headingley, and what did I say? I called it. We beat them. Absolutely phenomenal. A great last afternoon, and we beat them at our ground in Headingley. It was, how can I say, the Barmy Army, the drinking. It was just great fun. Every time they dropped a catch, they were shouting and screaming, all our fans. It was good. I must admit, we did enjoy it. So we're 2-1 down now. Series, 2 to go. The 19th to the 23rd at Old Trafford next Wednesday. Big one. Get on it. That's in Lancashire, not Yorkshire. Right, horse racing. We got a winner. We've had a few losers last few weeks, but because we had a 7-1 winner to start with when we started the horse racing, so we're well in front. And he does like this Paddington. When he came in evens, I think, SP, but it was 11-10 when I gave it out. So that is, even if it's a winner, it's a winner. This week, he's gone for the 3:10 at York tomorrow in the John Smith's Cup. It's called Sonny Liston. Remember that boxer? Sonny Liston. Right, that's what it's called. It's about 10s, he reckons. So all you got to do, I was going to check my phone, but no, I won't. All the bits and pieces he gave me. But Sonny Liston, the 3:10 at York. Right, last but not least, a little bit of football update of the last couple of days. Henderson, Liverpool midfielder, he has been a great godsend to them. He's just getting past his sell-by date at the moment, and he's considering joining Steven Gerrard over on the gravy train. They're talking about tripling his wages. Would you go? Yeah, of course you would. So he's going to go. They got McAllister from Brighton for 14 million, so he's taking his place. So that's what's going to happen with Mr. Henderson. I think he's quite interested on that one. Mitrovic of Fulham, 25.5 million. Over in Saudi Arabia as well. Another gravy train. They've turned it down. They're all going to go over there. I think what's going to happen is, if all these top stars, they used to be like the older people, you know, going to America, 37, 38, 39, go for the big money. But they're going over there with the oil barons, aren't they? All the sheiks of Saudi Arabia. So what I'm thinking of, I think they're not going to miss the Premier League, and the Premier League's not going to miss them, but they will miss it. Let's say, if you want to go, go. There's nothing like the Premier League, is it? It's never going to happen over there. It's like the LIV with the cricket in it. There's only 1 or 2 turning it around. Even McElroy said yesterday he'd rather give up than join the LIV, the cricket over there. It happened to Kerry Packer in Australia many, many years ago. It ain't going to happen. All these big boys and the money, no, won't happen. What else we got? West Ham, they're frustrated on the sale of Rice. I think it's going to happen over the weekend. 105 million, because they want to get Ward-Prowse of Southampton in for 40 million to combat that midfield. That will be a great buy. Harry Kane, is he going or is he staying? It's gone on too long, isn't it? Bayern Munich, what's he want to go to Germany? Is he going to go to Germany? If he wants to win titles, they will win. They've won 10 in the last 10 years, Bayern Munich. So if he goes, good luck to him. But I don't think he will. I think he'll stay. But I did say Man United, they might come in at the end. At the end of the day, last one but not least, Onana, the goalie from Cameroon, Inter Milan, 27 years of age. De Gea, he's gone on a free. That's all it is. Right. That's it. That's me, Webby. I've done my sports roundup. That's on tonight, 7 o'clock. We've got a few more videos that's coming out over the weekend. The subscribers is up to 920 something. Watch hours is over half now. We're trying to get it before the end of July. All I can say is, if you like what you see and you like what you hear, please subscribe to Webby Sports Roundup here in sunny Tenerife. From me, Webby, and from my bottle washer, my
producer, director, cameraman.
Living with MS in Tenerife, Timothy. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.